Hi, I'm Nate Hendricks. Wisconsin is known to have two major large metropolitan areas with Milwaukee and Madison. The east side of the state is commonly thought of as the area that continues to grow. While this is true, the growth in western Wisconsin cannot be ignored. The population growth that has took place over the past 2 decades is significant and must be analyzed. We analyzed the population trends in western Wisconsin over the past 20 years with an emphasis on counties within close proximity to the Twin Cities metro, as these areas are experiencing the most rapid growth. We also analyzed the area's recent economic output, as well as factors such as transportation and median household income. This expands our understanding behind the reason for this growth and how we may predict it in the future. Predicting future trends and analyzing the present allow us to form a conclusion of if this rapid growth is beneficial to the state or not. The research suggests that western Wisconsin's growth is beneficial to the state economically through taxes, a high median household income, and a population that is only increasing. I'd like to start with giving a couple reasons for why I chose this topic. The first reason is because I grew up in western Wisconsin and have noticed the growth of the area pretty much every single year as I was growing up. Um, if you were to analyze something simple like Google Maps from 10 years ago to now, the change would be very apparent. And I would like for people to recognize this rapid growth and how substantial it is for the state and its potential benefits or detriments to the area. This leads me to my research question of, is the growth of western Wisconsin beneficial to the state? The first thing I'd like to point out with my topic is that previous research has predicted and identifies the growth of western Wisconsin, especially in like St. Croix County, but it fails to weigh the costs and benefits of it. With this, my first step was to analyze statistics on population growth and compare those statistics with other Wisconsin counties. I also needed to find out why this growth takes place and identify the major contributions for it. After analyzing the population growth and contributions for it, I needed to analyze the region's economic output and how that compares with the rest of the state. As I mentioned, my first step was identifying how substantial the population growth was. A statistic by IndexMundi.com found that St. Croix County's population growth from 2010 to 2019 was 6.3%, ranking the third highest in the state. I then identified the reasons for this large influx of people to the area. The primary reason is because of its location. It's within 30 miles of the Twin Cities metro and has three major transportation routes between Wisconsin and Minnesota. These major routes are I-94 that goes through Hudson, Wisconsin, Highway 10 that goes through Prescott, Wisconsin, and Highway 36 that links with Stillwater, Minnesota. To show the importance of these roadways, I then analyzed the average travel times for Wisconsin counties. The U.S. Census Bureau found that from 2015 to 2019, the average travel time to work for residents of Pierce County was 26.4 minutes, St. Croix at 27.3 minutes, and Polk at 29.5 minutes. So this shows that the residents of these counties are likely traveling outside of their county for work. Another reason for this rapid growth of this area is the growth of Minnesota's Ramsey and Washington counties. This has caused people's desire to move away from crowded cities and go into suburban areas where they can have a lawn and a driveway. It's important to note that according to datausa.com, in 2018, the average median household income of St. Croix County was $81,453, which ranks the second highest in the state. This amount of wealth allows for spending within the state and revenue from property taxes. So the urban sprawl in western Wisconsin has been significant and the state is reaping the benefits. With a high median household income in St. Croix County, we can assume there will be more money spent in the state. Many of the residents moving to this area of the state are from Minnesota, and it's important to note that Twin Cities residents are the second highest contributors to second home ownership in the northern part of the state. Because of the high income in the area, I make the conclusion that with the continuation of this growth in the future, there will be an increase in the amount of second home ownership in the Northwoods from a county, say like St. Croix. With rapid growth expected to continue, more houses will be built. The state benefits from this because of the amount of increased revenue from property taxes. The growth of western Wisconsin is happening for a reason and will continue into the future as there is always a desire for people to want elbow room and have the classic American home with space to expand. And these are my sources. I have quite a few, so I'll let it sit on it for a second. And that's it. Thank you.